Am I the asshole for wanting to call off my wedding because my fiance's stepmother keeps insisting we are siblings? Why? What? Let's read the story to find out what is going on here. So, I, 23-year-old female, and engaged to my fiance, Daniel, 24, male. He is the son of a very wealthy businessman, and to be honest, I come from a much more humble background. We met a few years ago at a mutual friend's party and hit it off immediately. We have a ton in common. Same sense of humor, similar values, we are both super family oriented, and we have the same weird taste in music. We even share similar quirks and habits that make us seem like we've known each other forever. Basically, we just clicked. Good for them. This is kind of like true love right there. Here is what's the proper start. Daniel's father remarried a few years ago to a woman named Valerie. She is in her 40s, and well, let's just say she is not the nicest person. She has always been kind of a cold to me, but I didn't think much of it. A little passive aggressive here and there, but nothing crazy. However, over the last few months, things have started getting out of hand. Valerie started making these strange comments, usually when we are alone or in private setting. She has started implying that Daniel and I are close for fiancés. The first time she said it, too close for fiancés, I laughed it off, thinking it was some weird joke. But then it kept happening. She started pushing the idea that Daniel and I are not just fiancés and fiancée, but rather brothers and sisters in some kind of spiritual or emotional sense. She kept saying things like it's just like this way real siblings can talk for hours and about nothing, or you two look so alike. I'm surprised you haven't figured out you are actually related. Valerie is just something else right here, like just making up crap. I think she is just like she can see the future. She's like a witch that can like look at the sphere ball and see the future or something. I thought she was just being bizarre, but it kept escalating. At one point, she showed up at one of my family gatherings with his family tree thing and supposedly proves Daniel and I could be distant cousins. The family laughed it off, but the whole thing left me feeling unsettled. I am not sure why she is so obsessed with this narrative, but she seems starting calling us the twins in front of other people, which made me feel super uncomfortable. Well, that's taking it a bit too far, going to a family gathering like that. I talked to Daniel about it a few times, and he says I am overthinking it, that Valerie is just trying to get under my skin. But at this point, I'm not so sure. I feel like Valerie is intentionally trying to paint us as siblings to make us feel uncomfortable and to undermine our relationship. And it's really starting to mess with my head. So, hopefully she'll figure it out. We are supposed to get married in a few months, but now I am seriously considering calling it off. I don't know if I can marry into a family that has this kind of weird toxic dynamic. I don't want to feel like a part of this twisted narrative that's being forced on us. Daniel says I am letting Valerie win by even thinking about this, but it's messing with my head so much I don't even know if I can go through it with it. So am I the asshole for thinking about calling off my wedding because of Valerie insisting that Daniel and I are siblings? Should I brush it off like Daniel wants, or is this a sign that something deeper is wrong here? Okay, just read one edit, just to clarify, we are definitely not siblings or related in any way, shape, or form. Valerie has no evidence or reason to believe this. It's just her weird fixation. Also, Daniel and I are both abundant about not being related in any way. We've been to family gatherings, and nobody in the family has mentioned this before. But Valerie is definitely the only one who keeps pushing this narrative. Alright, like, for me, I guess Valerie is overstepping this really, really bad, and she is trying to ruin a very happy marriage, right? Because they met at a party, 23, and Daniel is 24, and they both of them OP, and Daniel look very happy together. You can't just find someone and that just click, right? These connections, these quality connections are very hard to find, and they love each other very much, and I hope OP really figure something out right? To not give up on Daniel, because it's hard to find another one like that. Yeah. My second thing is, there's a way to solve this. It could embarrass Venari, right? So whenever in the next family gathering, Venari comes over to you and says something about, oh, you guys are siblings, you guys might be twins. You know what I will do? I'll be yell on top of my lung, Venari, please stay away from me with your nonsense talking about I am related to Daniel and us being a twin. We are not. And then walk away and look at her. Please stay away from me. And that will paint her like she's psycho. At this point, if you don't agree, you might not agree with this, but Venari is a bit psycho right now. I don't know why. Daniel's father would marry someone that just a bit controlling in a way. And I feel like, just embarrass her in some type of way and she will stop, because Venari already embarrassed OP many times already, and it is a bit overboard, and it might take it a bit too far where OP decided, hey, I think this is too much, I don't want to marry to this family, and they just broke up a very loving, Venari just broke up a very loving relationship. That's why I would have leave in the comment section below what you guys think of the story. Do you think, do you have any better solutions than this? But that's why I would have done, because maybe talk to the father about it, Daniel's father, and see what he says, if he have any ideas or ways to like mitigate this, because the Venari is just taking it a bit too far, just telling this nonsense to everybody, saying that they're brothers and sisters, or maybe I don't know, it's just so wrong saying that they're brother and sister or long distance cousin when they don't have any proof. And yeah, leave in the comment section below what you guys think of this. I feel like, yeah, like hopefully OP don't really call off the wedding. That would suck a lot, because it took a while for you guys to like find each other, Daniel and OP, and Venari need to stop. So try out that one of the things I suggested, which is you kind of yell and say that, Venari, you need to stop with this nonsense, and telling that we are brothers and sisters, and tell her to quit bothering you guys. Maybe that could work. I don't know. Or more gentle way to solve this is talk to the father and see if Daniel's father can talk to Venari and see if they can work something out, because this thing is nonsense, absolutely nonsense, saying that they are brothers and sisters, or they might even be twins or long distance cousins, when they already like abundantly clear that they are not, and it's not backed by scientific research at all too. But yeah, that is the end of the video. If you want more of these like interesting stories, make sure to get this with a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, greatly appreciate it. And my name is Kelvin, and I'll see you guys in the next one.